building shit has literally, has never been taken so literally. Give it up, please, for Dungse Labs.
We'll start on a little serious note. So in the next 10 years, humans are expected to use up materials equivalent to the amount of materials we've used in our entire history of being. Now, in such cases, when you're thinking as a designer of a future-proof material, how do you really go about imagining a material that could cater to a decade requirement like that? And parallelly, when you're doing that, how do you also think about making sure that we don't exploit the Earth beyond what we already have? When we were tinkering with this question a couple of years back, one of the answers we found was inside a cow's stomach. Cow dung, as some of you may know, has been a building material that's been used by indigenous communities for centuries together. It has some very unique properties. It's waterproof, it has thermal insulation, it's also expected to have antifungal qualities. But in today's time, a lot of the cow dung that we produce is just being dunked on farms in different places, creating a lot of release of methane, as well as polluting our soils. In the Netherlands, if I talk about, we have about 1.6 million cows that produce 30 million tons of dung that's a surplus every single year. And that's just one country. There's a surplus of dung in India, in the US, basically anywhere that you have cattle. Hi, my name's Ithika, and I'm the co-founder of Dungse Labs. We are a material design and innovation company that's creating bio-based composites made with cow dung. Now, our first material that we call dung wood is made using traditional production techniques, and it has a flexural strength of 30 megapascal. To give you a simple example, it's very close to traditional wood, which weighs on strength to a scale of 40. Our second material, dungcrete, can be 3D printed into absolutely any shape or form that you fancy. As we are building a decentralized business with these materials, as designers, we have taken up 3 roles. The first role is of course, material innovators, where we're creating sustainable recipes. The second role is of storytellers, where we are trying to build a brand that makes buying shit super aspirational. And our third role that we're playing is of being binders. Binders where we're trying to create value for all the stakeholders in our ecosystem. To start with, we're giving the customers a highly tactile material that can go back into the soil after its lifetime is done. We're giving industries a local raw material that's bio-based, helping them reduce their transportation and hence the cost of production. We're helping farmers gain value from a material that's currently just lying waste in their farms. We're helping communities around these farmers to actually get employment by these micro-production facilities that we're working to set up. We're helping the Earth to finally get some breather from the methane of the dairy industry, as well as giving it an alternative that we can get for all the mine materials that we're currently pulling out. And finally, for the cow, we're actually helping that little thing, our protagonist, to actually have a healthier life. Because now she can significantly contribute not just through meat and milk, which we are currently exploiting it for, but through dung. In the next 5 years, we have a vision of building the world's first tiny house with shit. And for that, we're raising an investment of $1 million to set up our first microfactory. We're here to build a better future with shit, and this is what dung can do. Thank you. In case you want to see it, you can.
Oh, I see that. I see what you just did. Giving them something.